right, what's going on, Marissa?
I'm here with Danyel Smith, and she's looking fly.
Oh, thank you.
I love this plaid jacket, by the way.
You.
Where's this
Thank
from?
you. Hey,
I'm
man,
loving
I
it.
gotta have a few secrets.
Okay, we're not going to tell you, but, you know, one of a kind.
Yes.
So, real quick, what was it like being a part of this insanely amazing documentary? I mean, Luther is such a legend. He has been one of the most impactful individuals of all time, you know, in history. And I know that there's a lot of archived footage that hasn't been seen yet. And you are getting to use that to storytell.
Man, listen, it is an honor and a privilege, Marissa, to actually, I've been in a lot of documentaries, but to actually talk about Luther Vandross for this documentary, in which, let me tell you something, the people that showed up in this documentary to talk about Luther and their relationships and their like working creative relationships with Luther Vandross, it's amazing. It's a privilege to be a part of it.
So what was your favorite part of this project? I know that could be an open-ended question, but
there's too many, but every time I was surprised to see another, you know how people say they're talking heads? That's not even a good enough word for the folks that showed up for this. I was watching it on my laptop and and going like this every time. Like, oh, she showed up, oh, he showed up. It was so great, and also just the never before seen footage of Luther Vandross. It's amazing.
So it's like the greatest, I think, most impactful thing to know that something's been sitting in the dust,
yes,
archived for years and years, and these little gems,
yes,
of an amazing, incredible human have been found.
Yes.
And you get to be a part of that story.
I'm blessed. It's an honor and a privilege.
And what do you want the audience to leave with after watching this documentary?
I want them to know Luther Vandross as a human being.
He is so much more than just a vocalist. I mean,
absolutely.
From all the stories I've heard from everyone who's a part of this project, I mean, he just has such an incredible
huge
support system around
yes.
him. And I mean, just from those who've known him since childhood to those who have recently met him.
Yes.
I mean, it's just so inspiring to see that community, how it's grown over the years, and to see this documentary finally brought to life.
It's the full portrait of a man.
Well, thank you so much, Danyel.
Yes. Thank you for having me. Yes.